have had a wonderful weekend. Welcome back to Adventures in Ilhern. With a quick roll call, we're going to dive right back into the action. Ridra,
Hello.
Riley,
Hi.
Joe,
Present.
Ideal,
Hello.
Ree,
I can't talk, so I don't exist.
Corpse.
I am deceased.
So, where we last left off, as we've been hinting and joking about for the last several minutes, um, we had the unfortunate passing of not one but two players. One, though, swiftly mended thanks to the clerical efforts of Riley. Having fallen and returned, Ideal joins Joe in his pursuit to try and stave off, interrupt, in some way solve the horror that is the oncoming ritual. Union, on the other hand, was not so lucky. His body lies currently in a aptly named gentle repose. Um, after a bout with his nemesis Orson, where unfortunately Union found that his connection to Lathandar was not as strong as it would have been should he have kept to his oath. Currently, we have the feeble-minded Ree trying her best in back in her normal Sakura form to keep up with the persistent and doggedly so Joseph and Ideal. As you approach, there are a set of orcs, the blindfolded orcs that you have been familiar with thus far, those who see with the sight of the spirit, watching you as no attempt to be stealthy about this approach was made.
At this point, it wasn't really much choice.
Yes, there's always a choice.
But was there a point?
Behind them, in a arcane sphere, sits a humanoid in the middle of your stereotypical heavy incantations, arms outstretched, presumably tying themselves as a center point to other members of this large scale ritual um, hosted by Orson, the deceased, in efforts to perform some task on behalf of Baal, god of murder. What would you like to do? You're about
So,
100 feet or so away before you can tell that both parties have recognized the presence of the other.
Well, obviously, I'm gonna be a Hisu.
so the casters are just in a circle. Is there like a beam of energy surrounding them, or what?
There are 6 casters at sort of the cardinal points around the centermost individual with their hand raised, and there is a draw of energy, that same crimson line, this very thin threads pulling forth from the 6 to the center, and then starting very slowly. You can see sort of this tip beginning to form and stretch on the arcane sphere about the ritualist.
Okay. I look at Joe. What's your plan?
Well, I just want to first point out I don't see
Don't see what?
any demons stopping this ritual.
They went to another spot.
Still not stopped.
Yeah.
Just just pointing out you may have paid for something that you didn't.
Yeah, I'm aware.
Okay. Do I know if we stop this one, is that going to stop the whole ritual, Mutt?
You're welcome to roll a Arcana intelligence check for me.
Sounds good.
Could I do as well since I'm closer to it now and can actually see the casting?
Do you two want to roll separate, or do you want to assist him?
You know what? I think I should possibly assist him.
Okay.
I'm just existing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As these
That's
two,
right.
they stop
Just
about
stare
100
at the
feet
sun.
away. You kind of lackadaisically poof back behind Ideal, temporarily almost making him bite his tongue. The worst damage you can do to a bard.
Oops. Oh wait, I can't say that. Damn it.
15 Arcana.
15 Arcana. You're fairly sure that if nothing, you'll certainly weaken whatever they're attempting to do, as it is very evidently now that you have direct line of sight to a one of the points of this ritual. It is drawing on the spellcaster's life essence. This is corrupted high magic.
Okay.
Well, I think if they lose some of the life force, at the very least, they'll make it harder for them and delay it.
Yeah, I'm with you. We pull the batteries out.
Yep.
And the best way to do that is
The two orcs are starting to approach, walking forward. Their focus, as best you can tell, is on Joe.
yeah. Wonder why.
I would like to be a snake now, please.
You just kind of like poke your head over. Friends. Snake. Behind you, this ugly snake appears. The two of you.
I nod. Okay.
How bad off are you health wise, Ideal?
5.
Nice narrative answer.
Okay. Excellent.
From a scale of
Yeah.
How far are the orcs from us?
They're just now starting their approach. So at this exact moment, as I think something's about to happen, they're just about 90.
Okay.
They're not making like shoulders down, close distance kind of charge. Nor do they seem to be reaching for their weapons.
Okay. We need to get closer to the ritual, and I know those orcs are going to be a problem. I'm sure their job is basically to make sure no one gets close to the ritual.
Basically, stop what we're trying to do.
Yeah, but I have a feeling they're going to kill you too.
Yeah.
I mean, if we could find some place to hide out for about 10 minutes, I could get our health back up. But
I don't know if we have that time.
yeah, I don't think we got that time.
Neither of you speak orc, correct?
Correct.
I don't see an O by their score, but I don't know if you picked it up.
No, I was pretty sure I didn't, but I wanted to double check. No O.
They are gesticulating aggressively towards specifically Joe.
Can I aggressively hiss at them, or is that not a thing?
I mean, you could emote.
I mean,
Can I do that? Like emote hiss at them? Can I do that, please? Just like mimic.
Too much of an effect.
I don't know that.
Terrifying snake behind you guys. Terrifying. But they seem to be trying to broach some kind of conversation in their native tongue as best they can manage, and again, directing at you.
Yeah. And I don't understand any of it, so
Insight, please.
an insight.
As orc charades have begun.
All right, I'm good with charades.
Do I recognize that they're not currently looking like a threat?
They stopped 90 feet away, and they're not friends, but intelligence of 1.
That's what I'm wondering. Okay, we're gonna move around. I'm so sorry, guys. We're gonna move around Joe and Ideal and start charging Hisu at them. Not gonna dash, but we're gonna start slithering towards them. I'm so sorry.
Look down.
We had a feeling this was probably what was going to happen anyway.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, okay?
No.
Long
This was
constrictor, just
that was kind of what I had in my brain before all this started.
one does like the little chest slap of the other, pointing like, "Are you fucking seeing this?" Points at Snake, points at Joe, like you kind of get
Deal with your pet.
with you. They don't seem hostile towards you. They seem brutish, aggressive.
Mm-hmm.
I will try to point back towards Orson and say, "Dead."
Dead.
Maybe they weren't.
They
And
were
do like
a
the thing.
long way. You've traveled, from one end of the camp about 100 feet to get here. They weren't really paying attention to the fight.
Fair. I will try to charade as best I can that Orson is dead and they can stop this
Roll
if
me
they
an
want. Give me a what?
insight, please.
This wouldn't be performance?
No. It's your ability to read what they're doing, how they're responding to you.
Fair. Nope.
You're absolutely certain they paid attention to every iota of your performance.
Got ya.
As again, still haven't drawn weapons, they proceed to continue walking forward towards now the Snaku, just slithering along. One of them is even laughing and kind of gesturing over his shoulder at the bubble.
Bubble.
I'm still going.
Arcane bubble.
Arcane bubble.
I don't understand any of this. I'm just slithering. I'm so
To
sorry.
be fair, neither do we, so.
Ideal, walk about 20 feet in front of me. And let's just continue to the arcane bubble. See how this goes.
Okay. I will do so.
You walk directly in front of him.
Yes.
The two of them stop and kind of hunch down, seeming like they're trying to look past you.
I will step like 2 feet to the side so they can still see him.
Shoulders lower back down. It's an odd sort of respect.
Okay.
Do I understand any of this?
Nope, you're a snake with 1 intelligence. You're aware.
Well, I mean,
you're aware no fighting has broken out.
can I do like an insight at all? To like see if like I can recognize like that like that they're trying to do something and not just like I don't want to screw the team.
Sure.
Screw it. I can do an insight roll?
Sure. It's wisdom, it's not intelligence.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering.
They seem oddly friendly. Maybe they'll pet you.
Awesome, we're going for pets.
I think he means one type of pet. Doing it kind.
I didn't say I was smart, okay?
What intelligence?
I'm just saying.
I will hug them and feed them and bathe them, and I will name them George.
I'm not sure I want a hug from a boa constrictor.
But it'd be a tight hug.
But,
Loving embrace.
as the constrictor, the large snake, gets about 20 feet from him, they do like the hold up now. Everybody's trying to hold their the flats of their hands towards it and trying to get it to stop. One of them starting to reach for a gnarly looking axe on his hip.
Can I just like boop the hand? Like just snoot boop?
Certainly.
I would like to snoot boop. Because obviously this is how you make friends.
They don't cut her head off.
Huh.
The same line of whatever it is they're saying. You start to hear words of repetition. They point at Joe and point at the bubble.
Okay. I say something to him, and just continue walking.
What do you say? And how loudly?
I say what I PM'd you.
I'm. Guess who's sitting on the observer screen? PMs.
I mean, they heard me say something, so this is the only reason I pointed it out.
Okay. They will respond in kind.
In a way none of us can understand.
No.
Same language?
Same language.
Excellent. That worked.
Can I snoot boop the other one?
You will see them gesturing towards the end. I do.
Joe?
Hold on. I'm conversing with them. Give me a minute. Dirty.
They're trying to be apparently suddenly very gentle with the snake. As gentle as two brooded orcs can.
Can I climb on top of one of them?
That they will like constantly do the little prying of the snake, like no.
No, we're gonna keep trying.
No.
We're determined.
So begins the snake juggle with one of them. He, for the record, does not seem to understand what is being said between you and the one that spoke, Joe.
Right.
Don't worry, I'm making friends.
And of course, the last is with some emphasis, as if I thought I just came up with something.
So, he's slipping. I know you just watched this orc slip into probably the deepest thought you've seen a non-blog orc slip into.
Yeah, but when Blog slipped into thought, normally mutiny started.
And nods.
Nods yes.
Nods
I'm
yes.
Do you
assuming
not know?
well, some people actually
Yeah, some
will
people
say
do.
that.
Like they'll like do like the head
Nod, no.
nod, and it's like but it's side to side, like that. More
Yeah.
wiggle. Like, eh.
Okay.
For the record, I don't call it that, but I want to clarify because this is very important at this point.
Yeah. Yep, he does. He seems to believe so.
Okay. Ideal.
Yeah?
Our two friends here have just come up with a way of stopping the ritual.
Oh?
Do you trust me?
You have yet to lead me wrong so far.
Can I try
Good enough.
slithering on the other one now?
Good enough for me.
Fit-
Um,
the one that is still juggling you is actively at this point seeming to play a game. Seems to be trying to keep you away from the other one. Welcome to roll athletics to break the willing
Oh my
grapple you
god,
slipped
yes.
into.
Yes.
still not realizing that Ree is special. You will just say to Ree, stay with the orcs. You should be safe here.
I'm
Ideal,
trying to get
come
to the
with
other
me.
one.
I will go with Joe.
First.
Oh wait, do I notice them leaving though?
You heard talky words you didn't understand, and then you see the two starting to walk off.
Oh, I gotta follow my friends. I'm so sorry. I have one intelligence. I'm so sorry.
Well, you're currently grappled.
Oh, I am.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Aw.
Nice. I love it.
That is amazing.
Question: Is it a threatening
That's
grapple or
yeah.
is it like a gentle grapple?
They're not hurting you.
Okay. I just need to clarify because the moment they hurt her, she's going to attack them, and I'm so sorry. I set that as a rule.
Oh my god, Ideal. That was so wrong. Oh,
What? You asking me, do you trust me? Brings back a lot of feelings, Corgan.
yeah, but you make it sound like I've done things that has put Jera in bad situations, and I've always had Jera's best interest at heart.
Weighed against the weight of a hat.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I can think of many bad situations Corgan put Jera in.
But
And you survived every one of them, except for the one, and that was your fault.
anyhow,
Yes. Anyway,
you begin approaching. You see those ringing around are trying to look in your direction, but stay focused. And they're looking a little nervous because where the fuck our guards just go?
yeah. Okay. As we walk, I will talk to Ideal. Okay. What I just spoke to with the orcs, we have to add something else to the mix, basically, that will completely um mess up the entire
Ritual.
ritual. What the ritual is doing right now is feeding off of their souls. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I want to put you into it because you do not own your soul anymore. So I'm
Interesting.
basically going to put a dead battery into the
Into it.
mix.
I think that your first reaction is interesting.
But me and Corgan have been working together way too long. I mean, I don't see a reason why that wouldn't work. The issue is, I don't got much life force left in me right now.
It's not so much the life force. It's
It's the power of the soul.
it's the power of the soul. Think of it like me putting a black hole within in the ritual. It's very possible this may even wind up saving your soul. I don't know if that's just a thought.
That can be worried about later down the line.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure that that this is going to work. Like all the other ideas I've come up with in the last few days, this is the one that I feel the strongest about. This should work so well.
In that case, I am willing to try.
Okay,
Fortune favors the bold.
here's what I'm planning on doing. I want to try to take out,
Dares
with
wins.
my magical power, the middle guy in this ritual.
That one, I point to the guy in the middle.
Yeah, exactly. And as soon as I do, I want you to take his place.
All right.
Now, I also want you to be fully aware that there's a good chance that you might not survive this, but you may become a god as well. Because if you're able to absorb all the power of this ritual into your body, if you think I glow,
Yeah. If
it could work.
just in case I don't, I will hand Joe a couple of things. I will hand him coin purses.
That's a heavy coin purse.
Yeah. I will hand him my remaining scimitar and my amulet.
Yo!
No, my amulet. It's the other one's
No,
on.
still!
Oh
Yo!
no, no, oh no! I haven't been attuned to that for a while.
Not that, no!
What?
Nothing, I'll tell you after.
Oh, and the ashes.
There you go.
And the
If
ashes.
if I don't make it, make sure those get to the ocean and spread.
Asshole.
Okay.
It's been a while.
Yeah, but you remember her money.
Yes, because it's a lot of money.
Wow, remember her money. All those frickin' horse ride conversations we had. Those late night bubble talks.
Late night bubble talk.
Late night
Yep.
bubble talks.
While you
Safety
were
bubble.
yeah.
Oh,
Well, I'm ready, Joe.
Okay. All right.
Joe,
Yes.
as you're getting within 50, 60 feet or so, you're fairly sure that that bubble is going to protect from most exterior affliction.
Uh-huh. I have to be within the bubble.
It is centered on him by about 50. If we'll say grid wise, he's taking up a 3x3.
So I literally have to be within like 15 feet of him as well when this transpires.
No, to get in the bubble, you have to be adjacent to him.
Okay.
Well, Joe.
But there are also the 6 individuals who are those who have noticed you starting to like speak up and strained voices drawing each other's attention. One of them yelling, "Shut up, you idiots! They'll handle it."
Okay. So God, I really want to put him in that spot.
Well, you're not the only one with power here, Joe.
Is there any way for you to deactivate the shield.
I am tapped out.
Okay.
Otherwise, I could try.
You're not the only one here with power, but I'm tapped out.
I'm tapped out.
I have cantrips.
I mean, there's a snake that y'all left behind. Good luck
Yeah,
trying
I
to
don't-
explain it to
Yeah.
her, but there is
don't-
a snake you left
I don't
behind.
think throwing the snake on top of the shield is going to do much. No offense.
It'd make the DM happy.
Because I mean, honestly, even the thought is like throwing a snake on the electric fence is basically what.
I mean,
the
you
thought
never
that I got.
know. We had a dude lick a wall and it opened a door.
Could see that working actually.
No comment?
It did. It solved the puzzle.
Okay. I mean, at this point, we just got to do something. So I have to be within 10 feet to be within it, right?
Yep. Correct.
So before he enters it, I'm going to see if like touching this has any effect.
Okay. Touching it with your bare hand.
Yes, I am.
I need a Constitution saving throw.
Well, you know what?
As you hear them, they're cussing and shouting curses at you as best as their otherwise focused bodies can. In apparently one of the few languages you just don't
Constitution
know.
saving throw. Okay, let's see how this turns out. I may want to add. No, I'll go with that.
Okay. There is a lance of cold pain from the base of your palm, shot to your elbow and up to your shoulder before slowly creeping to your neck, and your arm goes limp. You are poisoned.
Okay.
There's gross motor skills, but your dexterity is a little off, but otherwise, just that brief touch was enough.
That's interesting.
Do you think if maybe we take some of these out, the bubble might go away?
These guys are standing here just watching you like, can't.
Yes, I know you're like,
I know he
yeah.
walks up and goes like touches it, his arm goes limp. That's interesting.
I'm
Think
head,
maybe
I
we
can't
get
stop
rid of
what
some
I'm
of these
doing.
guys.
Yeah, let's do that.
What are your passive perceptions? Fucking awful. Never mind.
Passive perception.
If I was there, I would notice it.
Yeah, but you couldn't tell us.
I would still notice it. Instead, I'm sitting here playing. Never mind.
Playing a hug the snake.
Yep. Just leave it there.
That's why I stopped talking. There's a reason I said never mind. Y'all kept talking.
All right. So when I look around at these other guys that are part of the ritual, whichever one I think looks the weakest, I want to shoot him with Eldritch Blast.
Looking at them, these are like farm hands and just regular folk. They're not wearing fancy robes or anything of that nature. But there's a fervor to their face as they're staring at you.
But they're chanting and stuff, right?
No.
No, only he's chanting.
Only he is chanting.
Okay. So I don't think killing these people is going to help us.
Yeah, being that now.
See that's completely different than what I thought this ritual was happening.
Yeah, same.
They seem not to be resisting what's happening.
Right.
And all of them bear the mark of ball on their forehead.
What if we just, get them out of the magic circle?
Yeah, it's not.
shows the arm is just dangling there, like, yeah, just get him out of there.
You know what? Let's just try. No, that's not gonna work either.
We back?
Yes.
Yeah, sounds like you're back. You know what? Let's try silence and see if stopping his chanting does anything.
Silence focused where?
Focused on the shield, basically. That same area.
Okay. Could I get a spellcasting roll from you, please?
Spell casting. That would be Isma. So
Okay. Kind of rolling your shoulder and trying to get some feeling back into it. You begin the motions of the spell quickly, and there is a sudden layer of silence surrounding the ritual. Can't tell if it's stopped him chanting because you'd be within it.
Mm-hmm. But the shield is still up, basically.
It's thinner wisps, it would appear. And you look around, you see that there's softly mouthed prayers that aren't being heard from the 6 individuals.
Okay.
So the shield is looking thinner and thinner.
Correct.
This may be it, Joe.
Right. I want to cast a cure wounds on you.
Okay.
For 9
verbal?
more hit points. Huh?
It's
Verbal.
Yeah.
verbal.
Yeah, but I'm not standing in the.
Ah, see, my visual was you're literally standing in the shield.
I think we backed up a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, in all fairness, I didn't say I moved anywhere, but
You didn't touch the shield.
in my mind, I walked. I had walked a little bit closer to shoot one of the things before I realized they were.
So as you step back and begin your ritual, you look over Ideal's shoulder to see another one of these marked figures charging him with, and I kid you not, a pitchfork.
Charging me?
This is after the spell has gone off, though. You got the heal.
Okay, good.
It'd be great to have a snake with you right about now.
1d20 minus 3 to hit.
It'd be great to
D20.
have a snake right about now.
Rolls a -2. Ideal, a pitchfork comes flying past your head.
I just, look at him like, really?
You turn and there's a crowd of them pouring out of this tent.
Well, Joe?
It's time.
Yeah?
This is probably the weakest I'm gonna get it.
Yeah?
I say unleash everything you got, try to hit him, and take his place. And I'll do the same.
I will start
Stand here.
heading that way. Trying to shoot 2 Eldritch Blasts at him. The dude in the middle.
Mm-hmm. Roll your attack.
Yes.
Oh, that damage.
Yeah.
They connect with the shield and go no further. They just not have the force behind the impact.
Well, I still get a second beam.
Yeah. As you march your way forward. This one manages to push, but where the veil is a little thinner. By the time it reaches him, doesn't have the oomph you hoped for.
But still had some.
Got his attention.
Okay. I'm gonna draw the short sword and.
He has to make a concentration check.
Oh.
Yes.
We're just gonna roll the rod.
While you're doing that, he's standing on like a platform.
No, he's standing on a raised mound of earth.
Raised mound of.
He beats your the damage you dealt him, fortunately.
Yeah. But I will try to get to him.
Okay. As you run and begin to move away, the guy's gonna obey you.
I mean, I would expect nothing less.
So, where do you think is the most critical to get hit by a pitchfork?
Are you kidding me?
I mean, through the neck hurts really bad, I would think. It's like the most critical.
Yeah, but I don't know if you can do 14. I would say buttock. Because that's funny. And the most damaging for his soul, for Ideal's soul. His internal pride.
Well, it's a good thing you get healed.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what it's there.
That literally saved my life, Joe.
Uh huh.
Because that would have killed what was left of Ideal's pride to go down to a dude with a pitchfork.
He is,
And-
for the record, yelling and bouncing out. You will not stop me from having my revenge. They'll pay for what they did to my little boy. And this, you started hearing this flow of rhetoric flying over his shoulder from where these other common folk are coming out of the tent.
Right.
Most of it involving, we're gonna murder someone who did us wrong.
Right.
Even though the one who probably brought him here is the one who did wrong. But I'm going to get to him.
Okay, con
Yeah.
save.
Do I get the
Charge through the shield.
do I get my poison thing?
Yes, you do.
Okay.
It is a poison effect. A poison of the soul. You are rebuffed, even by the weakened shield. Apparently,
Okay.
getting pitchforked in the calf was very distracting to
Yeah.
your gaining of momentum.
Yeah.
You are poisoned.
And
Okay.
I'm going to unleash my shots at him as well.
Okay.
Here. I'm going to be casting a twinned chaos bolt at him.
Okay.
So here's the first one. He's hit.
And I'm really hoping not for doubles.
Oh, that's not a good shot.
I don't know. There's plenty of targets.
Fair. Yeah, within 30 feet. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. It's
Within 30 feet, not the closest.
yeah, it's
but 12 does not connect.
yeah, and then the second one.
15
Maybe.
does. For a total of 16 damage.
Yeah, and
And not doubles.
yeah, and we're gonna go with psychic damage.
Duly noted. Okay.
I'm assuming he's still up
Yes.
and the ritual is still going.
You're now going to have 3 individuals attacking you with random weapons. Pitchforks,
Random weapons.
shovels,
Gotcha.
the like. Only 3, or they don't seem to be moving very quickly. there's a sickly pallor to their figures. A 6, 8, and a 15 to hit.
15 matches, so that would hit.
Okay. So that's 3 damage.
3 damage. So
Don't think you're concentrating on anything at the moment.
I actually am. The silence counts.
Oh, true.
So, con save.
Con save versus 3. Well,
Yeah.
10.
I will also point out that I have Warcaster.
Yeah,
So
I was gonna
I
say,
have-
God, if they break a silence spell,
if you
yeah,
these commoners, man.
we can do the
I can
first.
feel the existential crisis from the cleric from across all the way across the camp. Speaking of Riley, there with Union's body, where do you plan to go? As you watch the 3 of them march back into the Lion's Maw?
I was aiming to get Union's body out of the place.
Okay. Heading back towards your camp eventually?
Yeah.
Okay.
Eventually.
Duly noted. Alright, we're going to keep our flow here. So ideal,
Yep.
you'd be so kind. What is your action? Or would you like to wait for Joe to do something?
I'm gonna do 2 blasts again.
Okay. Just remember, as a being poisoned, disadvantage on
Oh right,
attacks.
disadvantage. So that was
24,
20.
22. The 22 does hit, but 9 is just not enough to get through.
Okay,
With middling damage, he
that's like the most I could do. And then second attack.
a 12 does not get through.
Right, disadvantage, not advantage. But I will once again try to walk through with the con save
All right.
with advantage.
All right, Ideal. I have a proposition for you.
Yes.
You're close, but are you willing to risk physical harm to push through, or will you stagger back?
I will let the fates decide. Evens, I fall back. Odds, I go in.
Okay.
Union, if you'd be so kind for me, roll a d10.
Sorry, was that directed at me?
Yep.
Roll.
Gotta keep you invested, man.
Oh, I'm very invested.
God damn it, Union!
What?
I had 9.
Be great to have a snake right about now.
No, I don't think Snake would help.
That's what
that
you
is.
think. My ass would push through that shield and constrict the dude.
Well, yes, but you still have the soul.
Still constrict him.
Yeah, but right now it needs to be me who pushes
Still
through.
constrict him.
So, Joe,
Yep.
you hear this brief muffle as Ideal staggers out and then slams his way back in. And there within your silent spell, you can see his face contorting that brief hesitation as he's beginning to clutch at his chest, manages to break through onto the other side of the thin veil protecting the caster before
Okay.
falling to a knee and seeming to cease moving.
You're welcome.
Okay. We're so close.
We are.
I think this is probably going to take a couple of ways, but I'm going to charge forward as well, dropping my silence. Trying to drop it as I tried to go through
Okay.
the shield myself.
You're attempting to go through.
Yes.
Well, let's see if the three amigos can get you.
Yeah.
A 15, a 3, and a 15. Wow, they are determined.
So that's 2. Yeah, so that's 2 hits. I don't think they can deal enough damage to me, but they might deal me enough that I might change my mind about going through the shield.
The first one hits you 4, and the second one hits
Okay.
you 2.
Okay.
Which I
So,
don't know if you want to roll your concentration check.
I mean, there's always the chance. So yeah, I'm fine with the first one,
And second one's fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
Second one's fine too. Now, what was the total damage on that? 7?
6 total.
6 total. Okay. All right. So as I try to go through this shield, I'm assuming that my silence is kind of helping to keep it weakened. So I want to try to get through it before I drop the silence.
Duly noted.
So that's what, con save?
It would be a con save, yes. And the same offer applies anywhere between 17 and 19.
Okay. This is gonna screw me later, but I'm going to go ahead and trigger my favorite of the gods to add 2d4 to that save.
Okay, I believe this is actually the first time you triggered it.
Yeah, this is the first time I've ever triggered it other than what it's intended for. So that pushes it to a 24 to save.
That puts you through. Next to
Okay.
Ideal, who you see is not doing so hot as the silence
Yeah.
fades and you hear the bombardment from inside. These constant prayers begging for revenge is
Okay.
obnoxiously loud, as if amplified.
Okay. I've got 2 left. That's enough for a quicken. Okay. So I'm gonna reach down and cast Cure Wounds level 2 on him. For 14.
Hey, I'm back to where I was when I started this turn.
Yeah. And then with my quicken, I'm going to you know what? I'm not going to trust in that power. I'm going to trust in the other, and I'm going to cast Sacred Flame on.
Okay, dexterity saving throw.
Yep, for a possible 10 damage on him.
20. Keep lower 1, because he is not moving. He rolled 2 twice.
Okay.
I've been making these public, so I'll continue to do so.
Just out of character, I really wish that I had my signature spell when I ran in here, because I wanted to be able to push him.
Yeah, Thunderwave just would have been perfect.
Yeah, but
He fails his con save.
Yeah, I see that, but
One moment, please.
hey, Ideal, did we just coup a dragon?
maybe. I think this is the first time we've gotten one of those from a mutt.
No, I did that because I wanted y'all to like soak it in.
Yeah, I know, but it was still perfect.
Yeah. So, as you come pushing through, there's that rending feeling. You can feel your own life essence being pulled into the sphere as you push through, slapping your hand there onto. No, I do not want to say. Why? Why would I want office? Stop. Shoo. Slapping your hand on Ideal's back to shake him with a brisk surge of energy from your hand and into him to bring his eyes once again open from his previous catatonic state. You reach forward and draw on those last vestiges, that the edge of power, managing to this thin wisp of, I believe that'll be the moonlight, if I'm remembering your setup.
Yeah,
Um,
everything that I just cast was from that side.
um, and there's a staggered moment where you realize he stopped talking, but the prayers didn't, and they got louder. Now, where there was individual, clear, obvious statements, it's this rolling sound, just boiling over to the point, like a speaker on the fringe of popping. I need both of you to make con saves. Same
Okay.
with him. As the bubble collapses, of course he would fucking crit it.
And of course, I would get a 9. Oh wait, no, that was a doesn't matter. It's an 8.
It's not first poison.
Yeah. No, it's more. I rolled a check and not a save.
Ah. Riley, if you'd be so kind to roll me 10d10. Or Joe and the caster will be taking half.
Oh no.
Oh boy.
Ideal, your ears kind of popped.
Yeah. I am not dead. That was. But Joe, are you out?
1 hit point.
Oh.
Well, just so you
Wait,
know,
half would be 20 or 21.
21. Oh, it's
2
20. Oh,
Tw-
it's 20 because we've been rounding down because it works.
Yeah,
Your brain works it out.
that's perfectly fine. I subtracted 21, so I'm technically at 2 hit points.
Oh, that was beautiful, Riley.
That was very kind.
Yeah. There was a real possibility of just insta kill for me.
Well, fortunately, he didn't get insta killed.
But is he out?
No,
Wow.
he's holding his head, churning, and looking at the interlopers as he has fallen away. You see that the 6 individuals that have surrounded him lay lifeless on the ground. So too does the crowd of commoners that had been assailing you. He tries to speak, does the little like wiggling the finger in the air, and even then it's basically all deaf. Ideal, death save, please. And then Joe, you're on deck.
Okay,
You're adjacent to this gentleman, by the way.
adjacent. Gotcha.
Noted, Ideal. Meanwhile, the snake is just over there having a good old wrestling match with a happy little orc.
Don't worry about it. We're bonding.
Making all the friends.
I'm making pets.
What would you like to do, Joe?
Thinking. I'm thinking about doing something really stupid.
Well, we've kind of been on that theme tonight.
Do it.
Okay.
You're welcome.
For the record, Riley, and even Ridra, from where you have scampered off to, y'all heard that loud, sort of fritzed pop.
Yeah,
Heard it
they're
was
dead.
fake, but the rest of
I
you
already know they're dead, so
We're making friends. We don't care about the world right now.
I'm 1,000,000% convinced that they're dead.
Okay, so I'm going to reach down again and cast Cure Wounds on him.
Fortunately, he doesn't have to hear it.
Yep.
This time only for 9.
Look, that is 9 more than I had when I started this turn.
Yeah.
That's how I am looking at this.
And then I want to try, this is stupid, but for sorcerer, I want to try to basically tackle this guy outside of the bubble.
I thought the bubble's gone.
The bubble is gone.
The bubble's completely gone.
The bubble is completely gone.
Oh,
You look
okay.
around, everyone around you is dead.
But this guy's still alive.
Except him.
Okay, that kind of changes up slightly. I'm going to that. No. I'm gonna hex him, just to be sure.
You've already
I
cast
do
a
that as a
spell.
bonus action. Yeah. Oh yeah, I've already
Already.
cast that. Yeah, you're right. I've already cast a normal spell. All right. I'm gonna burn a second level to get back some sorcery points.
Noted. He mouths words, but again, there's some ringing in the ears still. You're fairly sure it was your standard villainous. You will rue what you have done here.
Blah, 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 blah.
Yeah. Insert monologue. Evil here. And raises his hand to you, Joe, and attempts to shockingly grasp you.
Okay. What do I need to roll? I know there's a save against that, right?
No, it's an attack roll.
Attack.
Oh, it's an attack roll. Okay.
And my button broke. Could have been the fact that my button didn't think he was ever going to have to actually use them.
Probably.
Everything in the code looks correct. Just going to roll a raw.
Yeah, I've never had that problem before, but
Everything in there looks correct.
everything looks right. What did you do?
Why is there a dash on the character sheet? I don't fucking know. It's not in there. 24.
Every single 4E macro I made.
That's a hit, obviously.
You take 4 lightning damage and
Four
cannot make
lightning.
any reactions until the start.
Yeah,
of
yeah,
your next
I was
turn.
already aware of that.
Okay.
So
Well, I think he can't make any reactions for another reason.
Hey, the spell explicitly says this happens.
no, I'm pretty sure you can't make a reaction
While
to something that
unconscious.
knocked you down. Yeah, I was already aware of that.
Okay. I mean, that means if you get back up before your turn, you still are apparently a little jolty.
Well,
You're ideal. You're up.
Joe, like I said, I'm tapped. But I am going to draw my short sword and try to booming blade. Because his eardrums haven't had enough damage. After I stand up.
After you stand up. Okay.
Yeah.
16 for 8. And at this level, I believe Booming Blade has some auto damage.
Does
on it.
an additional D8. Thunder. So 6 thunder.
He's still up.
Well, that's disappointing.
Seemingly on death's door.
That is very disappointing. But that is all I can do.
As your short sword is laying there like slammed into his clavicle, he is going to grab it and send a course as after Joe makes his death save. He might crit. Joe might pop right back up.
That is absolutely true.
Yeah,
Yep.
we'll see.
20. Bam.
Nope.
It's single digits and not red.
Alrighty. So a shocking grasp against Ideal. Taking bets.
Dead. I'm calling it. We're unconscious, one or the
Natural
other.
1.
Yes.
You, sir, don't get to say yes after you knocked me out.
Fortunately, you're not wearing heavy metal.
Yeah.
So he is touching heavy metal. He is not a sorcerer, so he will not quicken.
Okay.
He is not a fighter, so he will not action surge.
Okay.
Man is on death's door, Ideal, as is your compatriot.
Yeah. I don't got much to help with that one. With the Joe. But what I can do is kill this guy. Try to go in for another swipe with the booming blade. Oh,
Oh.
that's a
Are we
two.
really about to just have a wet noodle combat go here?
Yes. And I'm not going to use Vicious Mockery, because I know how those saves go.
Joe. Death save, please.
Yeah.
I swear to God.
Oh, shit.
Single digit.
Would be great to have a snake right about now.
Yes, right now it would be good to have the snake.
So good constrict, Joe.
I will
No,
note,
so I can kill this guy.
it would
Fair.
take about 3 turns for you to get to them.
Oh, really?
It would take about 3 turns to get to them. The orcs are going to let you go because they're now going to run towards an individual yelling a word you don't know.
Wait, so I either go with new friends or...
They're running towards them. No matter what, they're going towards friends.
Okay.
But, Ideal.
Yep.
I do not know how lucky you're going to get. Any
Did he
further
crit?
No,
Oh.
quite the opposite.
Are we still doing this, apparently?
That is 2 natural ones in a row. That's a hit.
And then
He's
booming
down.
blade. He's dead.
He's down.
Thank you, going fiend. Because that means I get 5 temp HP.
And you turn around and see 2 orcs rushing towards you.
Oh dear lord, why? Do they look? Do they look
It's the
angry?
same 2 orcs.
Oh, so they don't look angry, just running towards.
They keep repeating and yelling a word that you're not familiar with offhand.
Yeah.
But before they can actually get to you, Joe, I need one more.
Yep. Had it keyed.
Oh, that's a double digit.
Double digit. Okay. So they make moves to push you away from him. Ideal.
I will
From
let.
Joe.
I'll. I am in no mood. I am in no way to resist.
And then you see the snake coming up behind them.
Blank, blank. I will say he is.
Tongue flick.
He's on death's door.
Tongue flick.
Just yelling at the druid to heal.
Tongue flick.
Well, the shaman is going to attempt to stabilize you, Joe.
Probably.
Tongue flick.
Also
Shaman
rolls a
is.
natural 1. Someone better be critting out of their fucking mind in another game.
You know what I was gonna do on my turn, but try to stabilize him. Do I still have my turn?
It'd be your turn now.
I'm gonna try to stabilize Joe. Actually, no. I will. No, I will try to stabilize.
Okay.
Thank God, Jack of all trades.
You muscle your way back between the 2 orcs as they're pulling out some really weird looking leafy greens, trying to start shoving down Joe's throat. You're officially out of combat.
Tongue flick.
I'll just kind of collapse and take my stuff back real quick.
Take my stuff back. Rub my body well.
Yeah, I'm thinking
When you start to reach for stuff on his
they don't let me.
Oh God, no.
Fair, but I'll just sit down and. Oh.
Can I go sit on Ideal's lap? Or, well, Big Snake attempt to?
Doctor Ideal.
Since that's what we're all doing.
Sure. Are the other lights still?
So,
The other.
to all living players within line of sight of the ritual site, after the loud, cacophonous boom, yes, Ridger, that includes you, there is a sort of pregnant silence. That's the what's next. Followed by the din of thousands of voices rolling out over the valley. I need all players living that is not Ideal or Joe to make their con saves.
Oh
Ideal and
God, I
Joe, if
forgot.
you both kindly, for the sake of the adventurers just arriving and their mounts, kindly roll me 20 d20s each.
20 d20s.
D20s.
Just quick batch roll, see how well they do.
Hey, I don't see any ones, Joe.
I see a couple. I see a 2 though.
Well, I also rolled mine to him specifically. We each got at least one crit.
Yeah. A lot of single digits.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
gonna say a
Alright.
lot of single digits though.
Those gonna go to the barbarians with the high con.
You would hope so, huh?
Look, after what we've been through,
34
we
damage to Riley. That'd be 17 damage to Ridra and Ree.
34?
34.
Snake is fine. 17, you said?
17.
Guess
I'll just pet the snake.
Tongue flick.
I'd imagine tongue flick, twitch, tongue flick.
No Twitch. Well, I
Ridra!
guess, yeah.
Rindra, the most HP I've had tonight is 14. I don't want to hear it.
I'm not in the fight.
She got
I
blocked
don't
from
get.
downtown. It is only a few moments, Joe, before you are roused back to your waking state after seeing briefly the other side.
Yeah.
And as you're prone and looking up, you can see first one, and then another, and another of the lights going dim and fading.
Okay. I feel like this is appropriate since technically I passed out. And I wasn't prepared for it.
Aha.
So that's it.
Like you open your eyes and close your eyes. But instead of that pain, it's this heavy first breath of a deep sleep.
Mhm.
Um,
Should I make death saves?
are you
Should I
are you
make-
out?
Oh, yeah. -10.
Then absolutely, as there's no one there to help you.
Awesome.
Of all people, we might lose Raleigh.
Who has Union's body?
Bleh.
Oh no.
God!
What is with our dice tonight?
Okay, there's
2
one.
and 1.
No.
Well,
It's
that is
community.
one more we can add to the Union tally.
Yeah.
I highly object to that naming.
Yeah, that was
Hey,
completely Union's
Nami's
fault.
just waiting on the other side, like,
those are
Payback's a
technically better
bitch.
than tallies. She got 2 2s.
Yeah,
Yeah, she came back.
Rally had a artificer right here.
Excuse me while I go ahead and update this.
Yay, I'm on the board.
Oh.
Also, poor Raleigh. Well, maybe. Maybe he finally gets his rest.
He gets his rest.
Yeah.
He didn't do anything to deserve.
No, he didn't deserve you guys.
No, he did not.
He did nothing wrong other than fighting with us.
Don, I want you to scroll down and just look at all the dead pictures. 80% of those are because of you.
Wow.
Hang on. Boop.
That's from this one mission alone.
Let's go on a fun mission to help Union, they said. It'd be fun, they said. You fuckers.
2,000 gold.
I
they
told
said.
you it was going to be dangerous.
My
Union
gold's-
sat down and told everyone it was going to be
Yeah,
dangerous.
your gold's gone, Bella.
I know it got melted.
And your awesome wand.
Oh my god, I love that wand.
It was going to be dangerous, Union said. No,
To be-
we're
I was
gonna
gonna
go
say,
help
to be
you.
fair, Union was like, I don't know, guys. It sounds like a suicide mission. Let's not. And we're like, no, it'll be fine. We're gonna help you.
You're not getting rid of us.
Well, he got rid of
Well,
us.
I got rid of most of you fuckers.
Wow. Not
Wow.
Get rid of you. Got rid of you fuckers.
Although you
Really
could
going
argue,
back on those oaths, aren't you?
I
Look,
mean,
he's the chosen of Ball and he's dead.
Used to be.
Well, fair.
Now
In
it's
theory.
slaves
Given
and
him a
slaves.
great boon, you ungrateful person.
What?
So let's see here. Who hasn't? Ree, if you could kindly roll me 4 d20s real quick. Do them individually, please, so I can do quick math.
Individual, okay.
Yep. As ideal, you look over the horizon, just there west of the edge of the flame.
I'll give you a
Right.
wide spread there.
Yeah. And you can see that there are indeed adventurers arriving. Finally. The vanguard has finally arrived, and you totally didn't just kill some of them. Well, at least their mounts. But with the 18, they do manage to find Riley and Union's body
Woo!
at the
And
end
the
of the day.
clerics among them cast Revivify.
At the end.
At the end of the day. And
Listen, one intelligence man.
no, that was not your. That was you were rolling in the place of NPCs who were checking the.
I
scene.
know. I just want to blame it on that.
But Ideal Joe is still unconscious in a deep slumber. As a youthful individual, probably early 20s, black hair tied in a tight bun, at a glance half elven, comes hopping off his ennobled steed, who looks like their
Instant angry snake.
ears are bleeding. Well, I see a half week's hard ride was well wasted. For the record, this comes out to you like as your ears.
I point to the ears.
He just,
Angry hissing.
And
Oh,
I'm
I can't
just,
hiss. Angry gesturing.
I'm just sitting down by Joe.
He'll place a hand on either side of your ears and proceed to lay of hands.
Oh hey, a paladin who uses his abilities.
Wow.
Wow.
Hey, this is Adventures in Ilhern, not how much shade can we throw to our party members.
This is much needed tension release.
Yes, it
Poor
is.
Union Knight. He can't even defend himself.
You regain 15 hit points, as well as another casting to remove the deafened effect.
Yay.
You're still poisoned, by the way.
Yeah, that can be taken care of later.
Unhappy hissing.
All right.
Or gesturing. God damn it, I can't hiss. Damn it!
I point to the snake. This is Ree. She's a bit weird right now.
Open
By the
mouth.
way, seeing her symptoms, could I make some kind of roll to see if I recognize what's going on?
Not any symptoms. She's just snaking.
But, you know, the ugliness and the staring up at the sun and...
We've known her
I-
like a
I-
day.
I mean, you've known me like a
Just
couple
Like I
of
said,
days.
previously stated, you've seen no symptoms. You've just seen her read.
Wait, has it been like 3 hours since the thing or no? How long has it been since I've gone snake?
This would be a secondary casting of snake, which is this point when they arrived, you'd be about halfway through.
Okay, cool.
But just as down to Joe's, a friend of yours.
Yeah, he's sleeping.
Here, and there's two orcs just arms crossed,
Yeah,
surrounded
they don't want.
by what looks to be this young individual's followers.
I
Ready
wouldn't
to throw
try.
down.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine.
I'm gonna go play with the orc again.
He
He seems a little tense.
Don't
he
care. I'm still gonna try to climb on him. You think I understand this shit?
he needs rest, and these two. I point to the orcs. Helped save his life. So, and right now, rest is nice. As I just sit here.
A runner comes up shouting something about, hey, by the way, there's two devils.
I say nothing.
They've already, how's it? They've killed one of the Mossbeards, and the Magus is doing their best to hold them in place.
There goes my chances.
The devil killed him last year.
That's what the runner just ran up and said.
Huh.
Well, if I'm not needed here, looking at all the dead
Yeah,
bodies.
I'll be fine. We'll be fine. Thank you, by the way.
Of course. What adventurers do.
You have no idea. Well, you probably do, but you still.
He's wearing a gold emblem as a note.
Yeah, I think that's why you probably do.
Like stands there for a second, like these bards.
It's been a week. Oh god, it's been less than a week.
He will rush off with his followers, trusting you're apparently vouching for these orcs.
It's only been 4 days.
It's not even been a full 4 days. These are individuals who rode here overnight. They are exhausted, and some of their horses just exploded.
Oh
Click.
no.
But these are also higher level adventurers who are just like, well, shit. That happened again.
Yeah. Steeds, when it comes to adventurers. Unless you're a paladin, Steed.
Oh, and a
They're
silence
like
for
party
Elphys.
members and parents.
Oh, Elvis is never coming back now. As a good guy, at least he might be
Oh.
evil.
I can still sense his judgment.
Unfortunately, in the Vanguard is a lack of clerics.
Rip.
But eventually, Ideal, you are gathered up with Joe, who the orcs refuse to allow anyone to handle.
I will attempt to persuade them to let us.
They will carry him. They
Okay,
refuse to let anyone else.
fair.
Eventually, you happen to get the one half orc in the Vanguard, asking you why the hell they're calling him chief.
I give
Am I
him a look
back
that
as
says.
Nala now?
You would be normal Ree now, yes.
I give a look
Define
like
normal.
Normal.
183.
This has been normal for you for the last several hours.
I give the half orc a look of. Does it look like I know?
He's your friend.
Yes. But I don't speak orc. Or any other.
And I can't wear scars of service. I don't know, man.
Well, one.
Chicks dig battle scars, right? So he's having a great time. Just doesn't have to get any more. are, Union. Totally wasn't your last command that screwed you over.
We were trying to save the world. I'm sorry my immortal elk had to pay the price.
Not paychecks.
But eventually are gathered in what if there's still a heavy sound of conflict. And you're briefly inquired as eventually Ridra, all the way
Yes.
back in the encampment, as you are just getting into the barrel. Just getting in the barrel, it is kicked over.
Why? Lead me to my barrel.
Comes tumbling out, and there are three thuggish-looking folks looking at you, looking at their imploded mounts, and looking back towards the giant wall of fire, like, what the fuck's going on here?
Well, my friends were trying to stop a thing. I ran away and I'm trying to hide in a.
Athletics or acrobatics, please. I'm gonna try and grab you by the scrape of your, the back of your shirt. You scramble back into the tipped over barrel.
I'm going to pull out second dagger just in case they try and come after.
They pick up the barrel.
Oh,
Wait, stop. That's illegal.
And you are eventually brought to the forward camp of the adventurers.
okay.
Reunited there with Ideal.
Hi, it's me. I'm back.
Hi.
They literally just go up in the barrel and nothing falls.
Redra, I know you're in there.
Start
I
shaking
recognize the
it.
barrel.
I could just break the barrel.
I drop out.
Yeah, you start hearing the wood crack.
I drop out. Don't hurt the barrel. It's my only friend.
Albert is there with baby Bella. Alfred.
Wait, do
See,
I recognize Baby Bella?
Do you consider baby Bella a friend?
I mean, we were protecting her and sitting on her and keeping her safe, so she is the bestest of best friends.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to
Also,
steal the baby.
Excuse me, someone. Why is the owl?
It's Alfred.
Just flapping my wings intensely at him, beating his face with my wings.
I don't know.
By all means, please roll it insight. For the love of God.
Please do something. I'm sitting here beating a dude with my wings trying to steal a baby.
What number is that?
Nope.
Completely normal, goddammit!
Well, it just read.
So
He
where'd the
just
other
wants her
two go?
baby.
He will hand the baby over, thinking she's just in protective mama mode. He did see her with her earlier. Then is confused as Reed proceeds to sit on the baby.
Yup, there we go.
Because it is getting cold out.
So, did you guys do the thing?
Yes.
Oh, where are the other two? The guy with the horns and the.
Dead.
Oh, I did tell him to run with me. Didn't listen. That's a shame.
Well, that's because we had a job to do.
And how'd it go for you? I mean, you finished it.
Yeah.
As two more bodies are dragged in to the camp. Not super ceremoniously. Unfortunately, the ones that found you happen to be the barbarians.
I will. As I am expertised in religion, I will give last rites of both the Raven Queen to Raleigh and then Lathander to Union, knowing the Union one probably won't matter all that much.
Signal cleric.
9 of the Vanguard. Now, I do have this is directed to the only conscious.
The only conscious smart person.
Oi! None of y'all
Oi!
know this. I'm very intelligent at the moment from
Smart?
your all standpoint.
I'm the smartest kobold.
Right,
Okay, the not kobold.
the senior
Whatever.
the senior party member.
Yeah, the senior awake party member.
Now we unfortunately couldn't have the others keep up. Besides, it's always safer for them to come and do cleanup. We should have a couple clerics here in the morning. Yeah, would have to charge a fee for any resurrections.
I will pay any fee necessary and anything that you can do for. Oh wait, no, I don't know.
You don't know shit.
Yeah.
He looked at you like, yeah, fucker just needs some sleep.
Yeah.
Why is he scratching? He ain't got bed bugs, does he?
Who? Ree?
Joe.
Oh, Joe. He does this when he sleeps.
You've never seen him sleep.
I can honestly say to these gentlemen, I have never seen him sleep before.
Could have gone. I've never
So
seen him
as far as I know, he does
before.
this when he sleeps. So I am not wrong.
All right. Well, I mean, I'm not gonna say that you're a little out of your league here, but if you want to stay in camp,
You're not wrong.
y'all did good.
Thank you.
Oh, thank
Well,
you.
Big eyes.
I will glare at Union's corpse as I hear the word well.
No, you did good, corpse. You did a good deed.
Yes.
Thank you for the compliment. I worked really hard on it.
We found you in a barrel. I'm not even sure if you're associated with this party.
Oh yeah, no, I'm their newest member.
Not officially.
I'm not
Glare.
even in the Adventure Guild.
Look-
Officially.
It's looking right where a pin should be. Like,
That's why I said officially.
anyhow. If you need anything, Sergeant Abernathy over there will get you sorted.
I think
Sorry, the brigade couldn't get here quicker.
nothing you could have done more. Thank you.
Excuse me,
And
sir. The devils are still wreaking havoc. Who the fuck summoned devils?
I point to Union.
Do you really?
No. It was tempting.
I do need a deception check for you to play it off. It's not even turned into the river.
Oof.
Fuck you, Richard.
I know.
Oh
what
wait, do I
happened
get to do this?
No.
Damn it.
You don't even know the words devils are being said.
I want to participate,
Feeble mind sucks.
It does.
but I love it.
We don't get to play with it very often.
I can tell because he's having way too good of a time with
I don't
this.
know what you're talking about.
He says with a smile on his face.
I tried to get Bella with it.
That would have been so mean.
Thanks.
But ideal, you were left there in the small tent that has been sort of set up for the benefit of your party by this forward group that fly the banners of the Silvered Brigade. They are adventurers,
History check?
if you like. By default, you would know they're technically not affiliated with the guild. They're just too big. They're a guild unto themselves at this point.
They're kind of like a sistery type, unofficial sister guild.
They're the. This is what happens when you get big enough to start getting your own followers. Kind of.
Yeah, yeah.
They'll still take jobs from the guild, but
Yeah.
they're
Well, there's a good relationship between the two.
500 members strong.
Yeah.
Last you heard, it's pretty healthy.
Yeah.
But they do offer resurrection services. You don't recall them being very cheap.
Well,
Nami was rich.
I got party funds. And Mike, you're speaking like resurrections are cheap to begin with.
Oh, I'm talking just service, not the.
Yeah, I know, but I'm well aware. But the spells themselves ain't cheap.
So I'm gonna be honest with you, Mr. Devil Guy.
Mm-hmm.
Being an adventurer kind of sounds like it sucks.
It's fun a lot of the time. This was just an awful, 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 awful mission.
I mean, he's dead. He's
Yep.
dead, and he's knocked
Yep. Yeah, I've never seen that before. I pointed at Joe.
out. Oh, the vein knocked out, or
The sleep.
how long have you worked with him?
How long? What?
And you've never seen him sleep?
Correct.
That's weird.
Yeah.
Nami
Wait,
saw him sleep.
By the way, Joe, if you'd be so kind to roll, see just how long you're going to be out.
Just realized I was muted. Do you remember how we did this last time? Should I roll
1d4 minus 1 or something like that?
I thought it was
1d4
D4 plus 2.
I know the die was a d4.
Yeah.
It was a D4 minus 2 because you told him might as well just roll a D2.
No, that was
might
something
as well
else.
roll a d2.
Yeah.
That was,
Oh,
yeah.
That was for the devils.
1d4. Let's just go with 1d4 as the base and minus 2
how many days are
normally,
you
but
awake?
I'm at 7, and I was at 2 levels of exhaustion when I fell asleep. So I think just a straight d4.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay,
One
that's
day.
not bad.
That also means, well, no, that's 1 full day, so it'll still be full exhaustion.
Yeah, it's still only the one long rest. Yeah.
So, since you're down 2 people, do you need a spy in your group?
I'll have to talk it over with him. I pointed at Joe.
That's a yes. Awesome.
The orcs are just standing there in like bodyguard position.
I'm not going near that.
Neither was I. With, my 9 health plus 5 temp.
Yeah, more than me.
One of them jokingly sneezes in your direction, Ideal.
I have 6.
Yeah,
Oh, so
this was rough.
That might be scary to both of y'all.
Yeah.
Achoo!
No, I got back up.
Floofs.
I got to 24 with the heal.
Rat! Into the river with her!
Good thing I'm not a rat.
I'm waiting for the lizard into the river with her.
But, do you make any inquiries before we, roll into the evening?
I do not.
sitting on the baby.
Oddly enough, you feel pretty safe surrounded by a
Small army of.
small a band out of a small army of adventurers.
Yeah.
So you all managed to get a long rest. Those of you that are alive.
Yay!
Oh, thank God.
Yay.
For the third time in this campaign, I get to click this button.
And bloop.
My stuff that I get back is literally 2 full lines.
That said, in the morning you are offered some mediocre rations.
Ollie tastes like the best food ever. I use Prestidition to make it taste like the best food ever.
Well, it's generous fare. Even that quick
Yeah.
little sample taste. Is like, they eat all right on the road.
Yeah.
But there is still the sounds of combat.
Question: do I know how to feed the baby?
Oh no.
Just that's kind of important.
You don't.
Do I even know to feed the baby, or do I just sit on the baby still?
All you're aware is the baby was cold.
Sitting on the baby. Got it.
Well, I'm gonna detect thoughts in the direction of the baby.
Get this fucking bird off of me!
I expected that. I will try to take Ree's hand. Please
Blink,
get off
blink.
the baby.
Blink, blink.
Please get off the baby.
Blink, blink.
Can I make another insight check for God's sake?
You saw the tech thoughts going, right?
Yeah.
Well, fortunately for you, the good Madam made her insight check hours ago.
Look, I am not good at insight. We have established this, but so she says she's feeble-minded.
She informs you that she was afflicted with the same spell which targeted me when I made my bombing run. She's taking
Okay.
she's taking full credit for it, for the record.
I would be concerned if she didn't.
Yeah.
I will ask.
Blink, blink.
I will ask one of the. I will inquire about maybe a
Shaking Ideal's
feeble
hand.
mind thing.
The individual has pointed out to you, Sergeant Abernathy.
Yeah, I will.
Another half elf, this little older, salt and pepper gentleman in what looks to be just plain leathers, kind of in the middle of talking with the folks Ridger recognizes, the rough and tumble three that had dragged her precious barrel, which for the record they still have. They're holding it.
They can keep
They're
it.
holding it hostage.
It's fine. They can keep it. I didn't actually want.
He sits on the barrel.
I don't need it.
Okay.
It's fine. Everything's fine.
There you're approaching.
Bree can sit on Ridra.
Good morning there, Bar
Ideal.
It was, yeah?
Yes. So, my bird friend.
Blink, blink.
She's
I
shaking
believe
hands
she.
with the air.
Yeah, she got feeble-minded.
Just this, like you see all three of them do like the. Ugh.
Yeah.
The orcish one is like, what the hell? Over his head.
He's one that feeble-minded really wouldn't hurt.
Wow,
One
rude. You
always
just met these
hurts.
people.
Fair. But if, like, you're a barbarian, you can still be effective in combat.
Yeah,
Oi, I was very effective. I took out 2 armies there.
Oh, bless your heart. A nice southern, bless your heart. Well, like I said,
Yeah, clerics.
Cleric should be rolling in. The one druid, the Mossbeard, I just got word he went down to bloody devils. Took him all night to put him down. Just been a little shits. It was about the only proper healer folk that we had come along.
Well,
but
once they get here.
About midday or so, yeah. Just
Yeah, not a problem.
Wasn't there a
Blink,
baby
blink.
with y'all?
Yeah, that's a long story.
Readjust.
That's a story that you'll probably be hearing in the years to come.
Right. Fucking bards. So I'll let you know when the clerics get here. Is there anything else I can help you with? You just
No.
two dead bodies.
Well, resurrections at least for one. The other, there is good. I think it's worth a shot. Like I said, long story.
All right. Mark you down for one resurrection and one great restoration.
Yes.
All right. You want to pay now or pay when the clerics get here?
Pay now.
All right. I'll be 1,800 gold.
I'll pay him out of the party funds. Now I have to do math.
Look, at least he didn't include taxes.
Yeah, fair. You said 1,800?
1,800 gold.
I'll give him. I'll pay him in plat that I apparently.
You have from Nami.
Yeah. I'll pay him with the Nami fund.
Richard, the criminally folks are the three folks that are kind of hanging out with the sergeant right now.
Oh.
Am
I'll
I
tell
on the
everyone.
softest dirt possible, or is there like softer dirt nearby?
It's all pretty packed. But is there anything I want to do for the majority of the morning until the clerics arrive?
Sitting on the baby.
Sitting on a baby.
I'm gonna start, doing the bard thing. Starting to figure this out as, epic tale and all that. Because I knew where you were, Rindra. Well, I accidentally disconnected.
What?
Whoops.
Does anyone else hear that? What is going on?
Huh?
Potato?
Oh no, that was a video I opened accidentally. Okay. I heard a weird scream. I thought.
And I thought I
something
was
wrong with Jarrett.
feeble-minded.
I'm over here just like, what? What?
No, that was a video. My bad.
Grand porn. In the middle of session. Wait a paladin over there.
Is dead.
Oh my god. Wasn't technically he in hell right now?
Oh, yeah.
No.
So I mean, he might as
No.
well sin while he's
No.
there. Oh no?
He's in limbo.
Oh.
Oh.
He's in gentle repose.
Yeah, purgatory.
You know what? I'll go ahead and pay for two. Ooh,
Were you just not gonna bring Raleigh back?
no. He wasn't the one.
The ego.
So that's another
Wow.
1,200.
Yes, sir.
I'll pay him.
You weren't gonna bring Union back?
I assumed he was gone. But then I remembered, oh yeah, I got rezzed.
As you're paying, there is a sharp smack on the back of your head with a blade.
I deserved that. I say as I turn around.
I mean, it's one thing to kind of just skip out on things.
I sent a message. I did not expect this to happen.
Oh no! Just gestures to the still burning wall of fire.
Yeah. Like I said, long story.
I look forward to hearing it.
That's the plan.
Smith stopped by and dropped this off for you.
I I will I assume it is a scimitar.
It is a scimitar.
A +1.
It is a mechanically +1 scimitar.
Yes, that I paid for so long ago in this side. I will thank you to Alana, and I will just kind of marvel at it a little bit.
She's just gonna cross her arms, like, stare at the sword. You know, not rude. Right, I'm right here.
And then I will look back to her.
I gotta go kill some cultists. I'll be back.
Have fun. I've been doing that a lot.
I'll keep that in mind.
You're so bad with women.
Yes.
His last wife killed him
A lot.
regularly.
It was a
You're
running
meant to be
joke.
gay.
Wow.
Wow.
Jesus.
All the shit.
One, no problem with that.
No problem with that
No
at all.
problem
Just
with that.
saying.
But
Obviously, women aren't his thing.
anywho's, it is about midday, as Abernathy informed you, that two gnomes come scampering up, and you realize this is why they couldn't keep up with everyone.
Fair.
All right. Apparently need to cleanse a bird
I
and
point to Ree.
Still
unsnip a
sitting on the
couple
baby.
sniffs.
Please hurry.
They look at each other. Rock, paper, scissors. See who gets the bird. One of the left loses. Fine. All right, there, Miss Sharply. No bites. No bites.
Do I recognize him as a friend?
Pokes you in the belly,
Oh, hell no.
and your brain is clear.
God damn it. I mean, yay.
And you realize you're sitting on a baby
Oh, dear gods!
who has not eaten all day.
By the way, she's angry. I point to the baby as Ree comes out of it.
Instant motherly mode. Not sitting on the baby, just take care of the baby. First priority. Thank you,
Nod, nod.
Do I remember anything that happens in that situation or no?
You got vague memories.
Never mind, I don't want to remember this.
They'll haunt you. The other cleric, for the record, is moving towards Joe.
No, not that one. These two.
Sure.
Yeah, he's asleep. It's a deep sleep.
All right. Start with that one. All right. Fucking horns. Lathander, I beseech ye, smile down upon this brave adventurer who, in his best to perform service for the greater good, and return him to life. Still looking around.
Not happening.
Smacks Union's cheeks a couple times. Like, come on, man, you make me look bad.
I'm gonna walk over and watch with feeding the baby and taking wonderful care of the baby.
You know, I think we're gonna start with this. Yeah, we're gonna start with this one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't need insight for that one.
Places the hand on Raleigh, recites the same prayer. And Raleigh, whether you like it or not.
Oh, I can't refuse.
I mean, the soul can refuse. Is the soul
I
refusing?
swear, if none of you come back after I paid 2,400 gold.
Yeah, Ree.
There's others.
It's per cast. There are diamonds being consumed.
Yeah. Yeah, like I said, hers was cheap compared to your two.
Riley.
All right. Yeah.
So you hear the tail end of the prayer, and your eyes open up to this grandfatherly little gnome in full regalia of Lathander. There, see? Friend there, had me thinking I was losing my fucking touch. You are, you old git! Get out of the way! I wouldn't do that. Ah, fuck off! Where'd your diamonds
I
go?
wouldn't do that either.
What the fuck you mean where my diamonds go? I counted it already. Why is he not moving?
Ideal. What happened to them?
They died.
No, really?
The
Without
younger gnome,
context, but
which
also
by the
with
way, younger is like contextually maybe 20 years younger. They're really old. Hops up onto the table where Union is currently laying and kicks him in the ribs.
Oh,
I please.
Oh, that was rude.
He's.
Union, you're
I
awake.
believe. Unfortunately, his soul was already.
You didn't hear me, did you? So mid sentence, Union, you are awake.
Oh!
You were just that beat to shit that it was taking. They did not express that your heart was rendered into pieces.
ah, ah. Union starts coughing and slowly opens his eyes.
Okay.
Oh. Where he sits
For the
bolt
record,
upright, looking around.
your heart is still rendered. It is barely functioning.
Please heal him
Ah.
quickly.
He just starts coughing up blood.
I mean, he is as heal. It is functioning, but per Ray's dead, it does not restore
Yeah,
internal
that's why I'm
organs.
asking the clerics too. I will pay for all the healing.
Kicks him in the shin when the ribs one more time.
Please.
Or laying down and proceeding to tend to them.
I am In pain.
Welcome to the club.
I'm not feeling half bad.
Ideal.
Well, Union,
Ah,
we did it.
the bird is back.
Yeah?
Did you eat the baby?
No.
She's
Baby
I'm
is alive.
holding the baby.
Look, I just got. What happened?
You need turning your head hurts.
Ah,
like-
I
Just,
apologize.
Your
just
bones are
don't
still
move, Union.
broken. They're fixing you.
Ah,
You know what? For that comment, I'm gonna walk over and just poke one of the broken bones with a talon. Just poke.
ah,
Wow.
you must be evil.
Union,
Did we do it? Ideal.
we did it.
Ah, and awesome.
Did.
Union suddenly aged like 50 years.
I mean,
He's got
Look,
he was
bones
he's
and
dead.
hurt.
lungs.
He's barely alive.
Just turned really old.
He's
Just
not
saying.
like that full baritone.
For the record, Riley and Union, do be aware you're at -4 to all attack rolls, saving throws, ability checks.
By the way, we're
Reduce.
gonna be taking some downtime.
Oh, good. I can get this baby adopted.
Maybe. I will have to. We'll have to talk to some people about that situation.
Hmm.
I'll. Like I said, this has been a long story.
Ideal. Did everyone else make it?
I
Well,
made it. Hi,
Ah.
Union. I'm glad to see you alive.
Hello, barrel lizard.
Rally
I
has
have
just
a
been.
name.
And
Rally
it's a
has just been
barrel.
revived, and Joe is asleep.
Does he do that?
Apparently.
Ah.
Can I
You
make
learn
an inside check on, like, can I look over and be like, is he okay?
something new every
Medicine
day.
check, you mean?
Yes.
And Union immediately lays back down and goes to sleep.
Yup.
It dawns on you that you've been staring at the sun for a while.
By the way, Mutt, during long rest, I would have reattuned to my amulet.
Duly noted.
I realized, oh crap, I don't have that on my sheet attuned. I should
Well,
probably
you
do
wouldn't,
that.
because
Oh my god, I
you
can
had
turn
just
magical items back
revived.
on. I'm sorry.
What, Mutt?
As I remind you, you were not able to get your stuff back from jail.
Ah, crap.
So how'd you pay?
I would have sleight of hand in my coin pouch.
I remind you that there is a half orc willing to translate for
Yeah.
you.
Yeah. I would have gotten my stuff back. I figured we were hand waving.
You were given the money for the res. You weren't given any stuff.
Fair.
You'll have to wait till Joe's awake.
Oof.
Well, that was a fun little adventure. What's next?
Sleep.
Oh, that's boring.
Union is passed out.
This has been the longest 4 days of my life.
Man, sure was
Just
happened with the
wraps a
undead
wing
over by
around
Gotham.
ideal.
What was that, Mutt?
Nothing.
Okay.
But apparently
Just-
you're getting a rehug.
Yes.
Who's still holding
Comforting
the baby.
wing hug.
I accept the hug.
It's a soft ass hug.
Oh,
Look at
that's right.
fluffy owl feathers.
It's been a week.
Mm-hmm.
It has been in total 5 days and change.
Also, I am AFK for a second to grab charging cable.
Okay.
I'm gonna go try to find my moss beard friends, mentors, whatever they are.
Okay. Alfred does politely ask to handle the baby.
Sure, you can have the baby for a little bit. Keep her warm. Sit on her properly.
He gives the nod. Yes, yes.
Just like as I walk away, head turning the full 180 to stare him down.
Just waves. And then goes sacrifice the baby.
No!
You do find Salazar. He is just east of the encampment, the adventurers encampment. You'd hear the last vestiges of combat therein. Um, and he is holding what appears to be a headless body. Not moving, not
I'm
saying anything.
I'm going to quickly move over to him, concerned, trying to get a better look of what's. I'm assuming I haven't seen him in sort of this state before.
No. But as you approach, you recognize the twin body of his brother. And he's there's no like heavy cries. He's just kind of sitting there, just staring down. Seems to be whispering under his breath. And as you get close, there's a sudden soft chuckle, and you hear, they always did say we need to shave, but I think you took it a little too close to the neck.
Bit dark humor currently, don't you think?
Ah, reach out, and you realize he looks up, and his eyes stay wide open. Waves a hand in front of him. Sorry. Blow to the head. That is
I'll
Ree, yes.
I'll move forward and place sort of my hand in his and say, "Yes, it is Ray."
Good. Good. We got back in time. The fools, uh, the whippersnappers. They good?
Mostly. Believe two were down. One is sleeping, which apparently isn't normal. But ideal paid for resurrection.
Yeah. They're a good bunch. Takes a good bunch to come and do something stupid like this.
To be honest, I don't quite remember most of it.
No? That deep in the fray, huh? I'm glad you got out safe.
Do I have to do like a deception to try to like hide that fact, the fact that I got fever mind?
If you intend to, from your mentor.
Yeah, we're gonna attempt. Oh, I forgot deception's at -1.
Dawn a thin?
Hmm?
The mule.
Oh no.
With the bear?
Are they both okay?
Y'all haven't checked. Uh, Ree, precious little hatchling that you are.
Yes.
It's unbecoming to put poisoned words on the air.
There may have been a mistake I made.
Did you learn from it?
Mostly.
Good. Sorry we weren't there to teach you. Weren't where we were needed.
I don't think there's a need to apologize.
Uh, I've the circle that we're not. I'm not in fit condition to see to your progression. Fit to see anything really. Pats the man's chest.
Funny. Is there anything I can do in the meantime?
Make mistakes.
You mean just on purpose?
No, no, sweet little hatchling, no. If everything always works out perfect, you don't learn anything. Take risks. Balanced risks. This, we shouldn't have brought you here.
I learned a lot. It was a good lesson.
The winds bless you, little hatchling. If you don't mind, I'd like to finish my conversation with my brother.
Of course. I'll sort of just hold his hand a little tighter for a moment before leaving him in peace and returning to the other.
Raven will be in touch. Let you know details and such.
I understand. Thank you for all you've taught me. Both of you.
Yeah. Hear that, you asshole? She says thank you. As you walk away, you see him kind of like finally lean down and break.
Just gonna leave a man with his brother in peace. I can't fix that.
Can't fix decapitations?
I can't fix that.
That's one of the tricky ones to fix.
Duct tape?
What?
Um,
Look, it's not often that we get to these scenes in campaigns.
You're welcome. Um, on your return, it's for all the grim humors and mourning in that little private scene. People are celebrating. Words of victory starting to spread around. Various small little bands cheering, slapping each other on the backs. Most seemingly battered, but otherwise all fine. Uh, Jarringly noisy compared to the silence, just a couple 100 feet away from the camp.
As in, there's like pure silence in
Oh,
like that specific direction?
well, where you were just coming from, it was
Oh, okay.
more a distant din of noise as opposed to you're now in the thick of it. You arrive back to the party. See Alfred kind of slumped in a chair with baby Bella actually asleep with what looks to be like a bladder of some kind of liquid resting on her belly.
Baby looks safe.
Baby looks like it's sleeping comfortably.
Okay, we won't chastise him.
What would everyone like to do to close out this scene?
Try to find the bear and Donathan.
Yes.
You make your inquiries and are told that a bear with a saddle was found where we found uh, the barrel and the lizard.
I'm not a lizard.
Unharmed?
I mean, I wasn't moving a bear. It's
What about the mule?
left. They seem to just be relaxed. Made sure to post guards by them. They're still there.
Okay, good. Good.
You've already got a caravan heading back to Innsland. You're got folk on feet. You know, steeds in war.
Yeah. Steeds and adventuring, even.
Yeah, what's the difference?
Fair.
But
Yeah.
Captain said if when y'all make it past Innsland, if you looking to hitch on with a bigger group, by all means, you proved yourselves here. Mostly, I mean, you kind of stayed alive.
You have no idea.
That was some hellish odds y'all were facing.
Yeah.
He's
A
like,
lot of sacrifices were made.
not sure if I should say hellish odds to a T.
Yeah!
Catching myself
I
right
do
now.
that. Yeah, it's fine.
I was like, okay, cool,
It's apt.
cool.
It's out in rough relationship with that, so we're fine.
But so that's what he's doing. Raleigh, Union, Ridra.
I'm still looking for a new bear and
Union,
trying to sell information, but I don't think there's anyone who wants.
Union would just be sleeping and trying to recover from the wounds.
And after to be fair, I am not going to go get the bear without Jill. Dude,
Okay.
it went very silent.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for Joe for the bear because,
Bear.
yeah. And for Union, I suppose I will ask about a displacer beast.
Found one pretty mangled. Figured it was one of them orcish brutes' pets.
Bad. Well, something like that. And I'm not going to tell Union about that yet.
The guy you're talking to is the guy posted outside of your tent.
I do it quietly.
Okay.
And Union's asleep. I'll head into the tent and just kind of relax.
Alrighty. Riley? Union?
Union was probably wake up and sort of crawl into a tent at some point, but
You were already in a tent.
oh, okay then. I didn't know if they put a tent around us or if they brought us into a tent.
They brought us into a tent.
You wake
Okay.
up. You are uncomfortably laying out on a wooden table.
Oh, my back, my
I
everything, really.
I'm not gonna be in the tent, might I add.
Noted.
Union would sort of. How long has Union been sleeping for at this point?
You've no idea. Your eyes opened up to a tent. Your eyes closed. Your eyes opened up to a tent. You've got no gauge of the day.
Do I feel at least like moderately rested given everything that happened? Like, am I able to get up and walk?
And I quote: "Coming back from the dead is an ordeal." Also known as Ideal's brother.
Eh,
Eh,
that's funny because I didn't give you any names. That may be true.
I mean, can I walk or no?
It's more of a stagger. Your medical professionals who have been paid a large sum to see to your care do begin cussing when you attempt to. And you
All
find out
right.
why is when you put weight on your right leg, it's a little rough. But it's there. You're glad you don't have your armor on at the moment because you're pretty sure you would have collapsed.
All right. Union quickly realizes this is not going to happen, but before he's like, all right, I'll go back to bed. But what are they doing with the bodies of the dead?
Which ones?
Those in the camp, the ones we slew.
Burning them.
Ah,
Can't leave any feast for the necromancers now, can we?
I. Could someone get me a cane or something? I need to look.
The younger of the two gnomes will assist you out of the tent.
All
I
right.
just pictured Union holding the gnome's head and using him as a cane. I'm so sorry to cut in, but that's what I pictured.
I had a feeling that was what was going to come to mind for most.
Union is going to sort of try and get a lay of the land and look for where he last remembered them confronting Orson.
You walk out, you're totally turned around. And you're stepping into the last vestiges of the sunlight. So there's this giant wall of fire still present. It's a little lower than you remember. Not much, but it's getting lower.
Ah, that? Well, that's a sight. Teacher. Where are the bodies?
Uh, Most of them, to be honest, we're just going to we're making use of that just to the wall of fire. Like,
Just
rather
tossing them in.
rather convenient. Yeah.
Or take me to where they're being collected.
Nah, I don't think so. You ain't leaving this camp. Not in your condition. Don't make
It
Am
me
I
kick you in the
within
important.
shin.
earshot of this?
It is important.
Am I within earshot?
You're welcome to roll a perception check. You hear talking. You're not sure what's being said.
Okay.
What is important is that you, sir, are heavily and critically wounded.
Yes, but
And it has been tasked upon my compatriot and myself to see that you are returned to the best of healths. So, unfortunately, I am not going to take you next to the giant wall of fire and death.
you got
Now,
it right.
either turn around and make your way back to your bed, or I'll kick you in the shin and carry your ass back in.
You need
Lathander,
to
bless you.
Lathander, bless you. Very well. You make a compelling argument.
He's wearing
Back in the tent, are
he's wearing
there?
plated boots. That would hurt.
Yeah. Are there others in the tent? Like, is the rest of the party still there?
I'm outside the tent.
Besides Sansri,
Yeah,
is Ideal awake?
probably. Probably starting work on Epic.
Union's
Ideal would
gonna
just be getting back
Yeah.
he's gonna look.
from his inquiries. So when you come back in, you see the other cleric giving a stern look towards the other cleric, Riley, who is very quietly in the corner gathering up things.
Ideal.
Ideal's not there.
Yes.
He would just be
Wasn't he just getting back?
He'd be just coming in behind you.
Turn. Ideal.
Yes. Hi.
Hi. I have a favor to ask of you.
Mm-hmm.
Over by the firewall, they are disposing of the dead. Can you go and see if they've already rid us of Orson's body?
I'll take a look.
Okay. And if they have not, can you pull it aside?
I will attempt.
Okay. I appreciate it, Ideal.
Not bad.
Thank you. I'm going to pass out now.
Yeah, that's for the best.
Indeed. God bless you.
Mm-hmm.
Crawls
And
over.
then I will.
Blahadar? There wasn't when we heard him stumble over that.
I
Mhm.
think
How
that's more
appropriate.
yeah. I will look into the tent. Do I see?
As you guys go to work your way into the tent, Riley is trying to get out of the tent.
Oh, Raleigh. God bless you.
I will look into the tent. Is anybody else moving?
I take it you just missed me saying you more or less are almost running smack dab into Riley trying to leave.
And where do you think you're going?
Away. Northward if I can.
You need to rest.
I'm a healer. I'm certain I can take care of it.
You need to rest. I paid for your resurrection. You're going to rest.
That one didn't have a whole bunch of holes in his heart. He's pretty spry and ready to
I will
go.
look.
Hey, you pay for my medical professionalism. Did Jared just like implode?
Seems like
Possibly.
it.
Jared, plug your mic in.
What was that? I heard like nothing. My headset's going weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, now you paid for my medical professionalism. That one is sound for light duties and travel.
And
That
who knows
one
that?
is not supposed to be standing. I told you I wasn't gonna let him go far. I told you he wasn't supposed to get out of bed.
Riley, I will make you a deal. You wait until Joe's up, and then we can get your mule and his bear together.
You making another deal?
Ooh.
Yes.
I'm inclined to disagree with that.
What me? What you waiting to get the mule, or me making another deal?
Deal.
And why is that?
Could you maybe have this argument out of the
Yeah.
entrance? I got a patient here.
Okay, let's get out of the entrance.
Children these days.
You need to go to bed.
Yes.
Riley, I know you do not approve of what I have done, what we've done, as far as our souls. But there's no reason for you to go running off alone when you just came back from the grave.
Wouldn't be the first time.
I give a look of, you've died before?
Close enough, at least. Hard to say.
Your wheel's back by the old camp. If this is your decision, it's your decision.
It is. And mind you, I don't wish ill on you. Obviously, I
I know.
brought you back.
Yes, I'm aware. Thank you.
And I'm glad you're still breathing.
Me too. And to help make up for any troubles, I'll reach into the belt pouch party fund to give another 500 to him.
I did get paid, you know.
I don't care.
You didn't
You
pay
can,
me an extra 500.
you got paid a 500. You didn't revive me.
You're paying guild funds, a group
Party fund.
fund, party funds for somebody to revive. That's a personal expense, I think.
Fine, it'll come out of my.
That's better.
I appreciate that you're letting the spy dictate your party funds.
I know. The spy who may not still be in the party.
You can trust me.
Not with the party fund.
Fair.
Riley, it's as you try to make your way out of camp and go over the quick rigmarole of what you're trying to do. A small detachment of the adventurers help you get over to your mule, in case random dude with a pitchfork happens to pop up, because apparently they're fucking deadly with those.
Well, that's a story.
Yeah, let's going in to the epic.
Nearly died to a pitchfork.
I got crit
Twice.
by a pitchfork. I got crit by a pitchfork by a dude who has a -3 to his attack roll.
Hmm.
But come the morning. Oh, Ideal, did you intend to go to the firewall before you
Yeah,
move forward?
yeah,
Okay.
yep.
Roll investigation for me, please.
Okey-dokey.
Investigation charisma.
Investigation charisma.
As you're conversing to get this information.
Okay. So I will roll intimidation because it would be the same roll.
Okay. You go through handling the individuals cleaning up. First thing you find out is that the crown splitters that y'all dealt with were they pretty much the only ones that seemed to be left in the camp. You do vaguely recall that a whole detachment of them had left. Um, um, and in the course of talking, you don't see any of the orcs. No flashy clothing on any of the corpses that you recognize as Western attire. And giving a fit description of the half orc Orson, no one claims to have thrown him into the fire.
And not among the bodies at all?
You scramble back to where you fought. There's no sign of him.
Well, shit.
Well,
And
shit.
as we fade to black, there's a cold, sinking feeling of metal through flesh and bone. Should have finished what you started. stabbed from behind.
Okay. I expected this, to be fair.
And that's where we fade to black.
So, how far are we from, any other people?
You're on an empty street that had already been cleared. Well, street pathway within the camp.
Yeah. But you know
Did
what I mean.
I see him go that way?
We are not retconning anyone else being there.
All right.
No one spoke up saying they were going with them.
Nope, I'm too busy yelling at people.
I thought about it, but I was
You
like,
had a baby
he'll
to
be
take
fine.
care of.
That's true.
That is our fade to black.
Fade to black.
Very
Dun
cool.
dun dun.